Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. That's not good to see. That's not good to see. Moving that here has caused traffic jams here. Whereas hardly anybody ever went past here. I've got two coal trains or a coal train and two petro trains constantly going through there. Bob is in shape to swim a kilometer. Bob has made good life choices. Do I have this problem with the other ones? Yes, clearly I do. I have made a situation worse. Do I have this problem here? Probably not. Because things are distributed. Yes, I have. All right. So that wasn't a good idea. What can I do about this without making loops? Obviously, I could just revert this so that it all goes through here. And that way it doesn't affect this crosstown traffic. Alright, well, Mucky, give me these. And then just go home. Oops. We're out of here. So these spiders are not equipped to fix this. So I'm not going to send one of them. I'm not going to take this train either. I'm going to go over to Wadden and take that train because it's closest to the entrance. This was a mistake. Green circuits look good. I gotta get trains to stop coming through here now, though. See if I can get this to work. Good. You've already redirected. All right, now I gotta do the same thing remotely with these guys. All right, after this train goes through, I should be safe to whack this. It's probably not even gonna go through here. Good. All right, it's 2 down, 1 more to go. That should be safe to take out then. Good. This should be safe to take out. And then put back in. Good. That traffic jam is gone. This one's now been created. Damn it. Just an inch too long. I need you to be able to back up one more thing, and I can't. It's all gonna fall apart. See if I can sneak in a chain signal here that'll help me. Good. All right, disaster averted. I think I'm going to take all of this and divert it up here. That way there's less pressure here. Because that's three things. I mean, the oil's going to have to come back down here anyways, right? So it's just going to be rerouting. But the copper and the iron, not all of it's going to come up, and it's not going to come through this. It's not going to come back down through here. So the oil certainly will, but this copper and this coal. Is directing these up here worth it? Because the oil will still have to come back through here, but some of the copper and some of the iron won't. All of this copper will have to come through there, but who cares? It's already coming through there. So you have a request for 2, but nobody's coming here. You are. Maybe. Nope. You clearly have a request for 2, and there are clearly 3 petro trains. There we go. Zoe! Well, I mean, it's weird that I can fit a nuclear reactor and a rocket satchel in my pocket too, but you know, I'm also happy to be here. I think they had more grand plans for trains, and then they just fell into the for train fuel, and they fell into the combustible situation, and it's just like, okay, yeah, we'll just leave this here. ID Flux, welcome. If you have any questions about the blueprints, please do ask, or suggestions. I'm always open to that. Well, if you play Factorio 2, Zoe, you'll find that you have to make fuel for vehicles, for trains and stuff, and that's a different machine. I find that to be a bit tedious. I understand why they did it, but I don't think it adds much to the expansion. But it's a tricky balance, right? How much intermediate and specific stuff do you add versus what's your fun factor? Why are you asking for 2 trains? There's something wrong here. Because you were nearly full. $30K and $20K. So why would you be asking for 2 trains? And why is number 4 so full? On this one, 4 is empty. Hmm. That's some weird fluid behavior, and I don't like it. But I solved my traffic jam problem. Kinda. Well, there's a song that's not working. This music player isn't very good. All right. That seems to be okay. So you're both wanting stuff. 1 and 2 are at 10K. 5 and 7 are at 50. Why? You're all full up on yellow. These are all even. Probably because you're balanced, because you're loaders. Might have to balance the unloaders too. Don't like that. But I'm looking at these and I'm seeing 50K and 35K. 50K and 22K. Why is that? $40K and 33K. I should figure out Burger's balance loader, but more circuits and I really can't afford those. $39K and $47K. I wouldn't think I would need a 4-lane solution for a dozen trains. Holy crap. This song. Weird. Alright, I should be fine here. I caused the traffic jam. How ironic. It's working relatively smoothly. Alright, so I'm not worried about the rockets anymore. Good. Let's look at the research for a bit. What do you keep running out of? Iron, but you've got stuff in your output. If I were to change you 111, you'd just complain about everything else. Yo, cereal dead. Welcome. If I move that up, you don't still only get one, but then you would get two. I could curve you around, give you two, back you up one, give you two. And what would that get me? I'm not short on these things, so... I'm in good shape there. The fact that both trains are out is kind of awkward. That's fine. I think red and green science is doing well. I only have two of these emptying, but I've got full belts. One of them just finished emptying. So soon I won't have full belts. And there it goes. Only two of those does not get me full belts. As expected, right? Because, I mean, if that happened, then I wouldn't need three. It's kind of fascinating to watch, though. Well, hi, kitty cat. And then looking all the way down here, I'm seeing that you're not working because you are missing red, green, blue, purple. You're missing purple. You have purple, so where does purple come from? Purple comes from right here because there's yellow on here. So yeah, I've got a corrupt thing. All right, I'm gonna have to go fix that. I have a visitor. Just a guy. I'm good. I did not get to see the opening llama boy. I'm gonna go tell her that. Oh, let's see. Well, the visualizer, you mean the one that shows the line? That's actually a setting. Show rail paths. It's not train, it's rail. Turn that off, they go away. Turn that on, they're there. Yeah, fuel trains are dumb. You know why fuel trains are dumb? Because they're trains. You know what else is dumb? Trains. And even more dumb than that, bots. They may be beautiful and they may be doing their best, but they're still stupid. I saw that it was way up there. Monkey! Yeah, I just didn't want to pick up too much stuff. I was being silly. I was pretending I was a bot and doing the dumbest thing I could. I was solving the problem, but not solving it well. That's how bots do it, right? Oh man. What's the timeout command? Oh, these aren't supposed to be turned. Oh, this rot runs deeper than I thought. Yet. I should probably just do this using a blueprint. If I don't do this, then it upsets the balance on the unloaders. This was a design flaw I had, or an implementation flaw I had on an earlier version of these long things. We allowed to say that? Well, not natural. Lots of negative stuff coming out about it now. Does this song even have a chorus? How's the SPM going? Let me finish this stack and I will bring that up. I just kicked things off and fixed a couple of train congestion issues, so it probably hasn't been smooth. Alright, so we kicked things off a little while ago. So what is this, 3 minutes, do you think? Is that what that indicator is? Yeah, so that's 60 minutes. That's an hour ago. So in the last 10 minutes, it was doing well, and then it fell off. Probably because I broke things. Science packs minimum are 10K. Well, they seem to be falling down as low as 8.6. Not much I can do about that. But let's get rid of you. And we'll get rid of you. I don't much care about consumption. That's looking like 10K. Consumption falls down. I gotta finish fixing this. So to answer your question, well, it's been going for 15 minutes solid, in good shape, which is longer than I've had for quite a while. Yes, yes, it is. Thank you. Of course, I'm now out of white science for consumption. That's bad. All right, well, there's a failure point. We are not going to make it this time, are we? I'm not delivering it fast enough. Fuck. Shit. Well, I'll fix this while I think about what to do there. Well, I could lower the max of the trains so that they deliver more frequently. Yeah, I'm working on nuclear fuel, actually. I've started designing a build for it right here. And even sequestered a train for it. And then whatever technology I develop there, I'm going to take and I'm going to bring it up here. Because this is where rocket fuel is made. So I'll just put some nuclear fuel production there. But that means I've got to get nuclear fuel into here, which means that these can't exist anymore. Yeah, I'm not thinking of adding another train. I'm thinking of changing the space science train's capacity so that the train itself travels more frequently. Yeah, that's something I'm considering. I'm also thinking of making a second one of these because congestion or moving things, but for example, I'm thinking of moving this fuel processing to the middle where it'll get hit from both sides in terms of providing, and then leaving I'll be back in a minute. Okay. The other thing I'm considering is not having fluids come along everywhere, but put them on their own routes. But it's just temporary blockages. They're not really getting in the way. Why do you want 2 trains? So this is a problem. One of these is full. 6 of these are full and 2 of them are completely empty. This one's not quite the same. And I don't understand what's going on there. Why are fluids that way? Those are all even. Well, they're loaders. I'm specifically balancing loaders, so there's no way they're not even. But it looks like I need to balance fluid on loaders. I mean, it's just pipe and under pipe. But I shouldn't need to do it. Water doesn't need that. But how is it that one of them was... I mean, you're leaving now, but yeah. How is it that one of them is half the other? Number 1 and number 7 are totally on different planets. You're at 19, and the one right next to you is at 10. And here, 7 is mostly empty and 5 is mostly empty. I guess at the end of the day, it all evens out, and I shouldn't worry about it because they are taking. They're just taking primarily from different sources. I don't see any broken pipes or double pipes or anything that would cause that. Yeah, pipe visualizer would probably help. And these slowdowns that I'm seeing here, they're kind of transactional. They aren't persistent. Why are these slow? $3.15 per minute. 4.05 per minute. How is that possible? Don't they have the same production cycle? 10-second crafting time, 10-second crafting time. So how could these not be identical? Are you missing something? 6 of them, 52. Yeah, I get your point there, and I am working on the nuclear fuel, although I've got the calculator open. And the difference for this, for 3A3 trains, rocket fuel acceleration is 11 seconds to max. Nuclear fuel is 7.3 seconds. So there is a difference. And it's about a 30% difference. Max speed doesn't change. Yeah, it clears the intersections. I agree with you there. The thing of it is that I'm not having massive backups. The only place where I'm having occasional intersection issues is near the fluid processor. But the fluids aren't getting to the point where they're not happening, right? It's not that I'm not getting rocket fuel, right? These rocket fuel assemblers are all still working. So this isn't even requesting a train. So if those congestions were interfering with production, then yeah, it would be a massive priority, and I'd shut it all down and I'd get it going again. But even though they are causing slowdowns, they're transitory slowdowns that aren't persistent. There's enough buffer going on with the two sets of unloaders and the individual loaders that I'm not seeing where a set of trains clogging up out here are stopping things. So yeah, it needs to be taken care of, but it's not the source of the problem of rocket science not getting out fast enough. So I'm going to count from the moment that I see this science starting to come out. Until this thing reports that it's 100% rocket parts. And I'm watching rocket parts to see if there's a fall off, right? Does it run out of resources at any point during this, meaning I don't have enough loaders? Because I did decrease the inserters by 1 for each resource. But it's sticking in the high 70s, 60, 50, 40, 30, 100. Preparing for launch in about 1:05, right? And then I'll stop this when I see science come out again. All right, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. 2:22 rounded. So my build is taking Longer than I expected. I was expecting it to take 1 minute and 10 seconds or something per cycle, and it's taking 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Science to science. Also, why is this one done? Oh. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well, that'll fuck things up. So, I don't think 4 rocket silos across 3 sites is going to satisfy what I need.